Hey guys, Omni here. Earlier today, Microsoft and 343 Industries decided to release the multiplayer for Halo Infinite out into the wild early, and it's accessible right now to go check out and play, which I'm going to be doing a little bit more here today. I've already played a few matches. It's got some bugs in it for sure still, but it's in its beta phase, but it's out there for everybody to log into at this time. On top of that, today, after 75 years in the making, this whispers in the wind of a Halo TV series, we finally have a teaser trailer for the show coming now to Paramount Plus. It was kind of all over the place. I think originally it was supposed to be a Showtime series with Spielberg attached, and then it's been juggled around, and it's just been this thing clinging to life like Voldemort until we finally have something tangible here to look at today. And I'm excited to dive into it. I love the Halo franchise. I like the series. I like the lore of Halo. I really do. The story is more what I gravitate to than really the gameplay, which is a big driving factor, obviously. I've got really deep into the multiplayer for a long time. So I'm really excited to see what they do with this. I'm very curious about what this is going to be, what direction it's going to go. All I know is that Master Chief is in it. That's all they've really told us about what the show is going to be about. We don't know when in the timeline it takes place. Is this an adaptation? Is this canon to the storyline of the games? Or is it going to be its own version of the storyline of the games? We don't know. They've been very quiet on it because honestly, I just figured that was always because they had no idea what the hell they were going to be doing with this show until they finally got something out here for us to take a peek at. So it's not long. It's less than 30 seconds. So I've already talked well more than we're actually going to get in the video itself. So let's give it a look. Here we go.
Hello, Master Chief.
Well, new series streaming 2022. So we have a time frame, sometime next year, assuming nothing gets delayed. So I want to go back through that again. Like we saw, this was not very long. So we got Master Chief himself gearing up. Now I did go ahead and pull up. I forgot who they cast for it. The guy's name is Pablo Schreiber. And he is a big dude, man. I don't know if I've seen anything he's been in before. I don't think so. I mean, just a quick glimpse at so far I'm not seeing anything I've actually seen him in. But my God, this guy is huge. So he's got the look down. Now we're not going to be seeing I doubt we'll ever even see his face, to be honest. But it depends on how much of a character they really want to make the Master Chief. The closest thing in the games that we've ever even had of seeing his face is just his eyes when they were revealed in the teaser trailer, not the teaser, the post-credit scene at the end of, I think it was Halo 4. And of course, if you've read Fall of Reach, which I have, it gives us a pretty strong description of Chief himself underneath the helmet. But I like that we're getting that look. Like some of this, like I just couldn't even tell you. Like if you just showed me that shot of the helmet there, like this one right here, I'll just pull it up for you guys. Like that, you could just tell me that was from the game. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I don't know if this is. I honestly, just from looking at it in this quick glimpse, you could tell me that's practical. You could tell me that's CGI. You could tell me that's ripped right out of the game. So I don't know. It looks great. I mean, it looks exactly like it does in the game, which makes me wonder if it's just a CGI model brought to life. But it looks fucking good. Like these glimpses of the armor. Again, you could just tell me this was all pre-rendered and I'd believe it. But guys, I guess it's finally happening. Are you excited? What do you want it to be? What do you want out of this? Do you want it to be canon to the games? Do you want it to be an extension of the game's lore, of the books, of the vast mythology that's kind of been extrapolated up to this point? Or do you want it to be a straight up adaptation of things we've already seen? Like, do you want this to be an adaptation of the Fall of Reach? Do you want this, which I would honestly love to see a live action Fall of Reach, because that's my most Like, that's the part of the whole mythos that has always been the most interesting to me, is that initial contact and the Battle of Reach itself. I'd love to see something like that. Or do you want something set out in the Outer Reaches? Something after that? Something prior to the Covenant? What do you want out of this series? Let me know your thoughts down below, and we'll carry on that conversation after the video. I'm definitely going to be diving into the game, so I will be playing that right after this. So that being said, guys, feel free to come hang out and talk about it in our Discord. Links to that on my socials are down below. But guys, that's all I've got for now. I probably talked longer than I needed to on this short little teaser, but it is what it is, guys. And yeah. So if this comes to fruition, it's Paramount, which includes Viacom. So I would like to react to this, but they are so difficult to work around. I'll try, but I don't know how it's going to go if we do attempt to do a reaction series to this, because they are very combative when it comes to copyright and all that kind of stuff. So we'll just have to play it by ear, guys. But I'm excited. I still don't know. I'm still in like disbelief that it's happening, but we'll just have to wait and see. Before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Kurskov, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, and Jeffrey Hale. Thank you guys so much for your support. But that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.